How's it going, everybody? Nathaniel from RCInsight here, and today I am going to be talking about LEGO Vidiyo, the newest line from LEGO. The theme was officially announced yesterday. The video was released, and it kind of gives us a little bit of a better idea of what we can expect from the Vidiyo theme. Though there had been some leaks that had been dating back to several weeks ago, and we've known the theme is coming out for a while. This is our first official look at it, and so I just want to talk about it. There is lots to talk about here. I will put chapters in the description below as to kind of the different segments of the discussion, because there is, like I said, a lot to talk about here, and I don't have a ton of direction. This is just kind of some of my general thoughts, and we'll see where it goes. Tell me what you guys think about LEGO Vidiyo in the comments down below. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think it's going to be successful? Do you think it's going to be a flop? Maybe it'll be okay. It'll be somewhere in between. It won't be the next big thing, but it'll survive its run and then it'll be discontinued. Tell me what you think. Do you like it? Do you not? Are there things that you're concerned about? Do you have some of the same questions and concerns that I do? Please let me know down in the comments below. I'm really interested to have a discussion with you guys on this one because I don't know. So first off, talking about what we actually see in the video here, I want to flip ahead because there's a couple key points in the video. This is one of them where we see these tile pieces. I forget specifically what they called them, but these are directly linked to the app. They're very similar to the tiles from the way Mario works. So where you have the tiles, Mario steps on them, the action tiles. Very similar idea with these, it would appear. And there seems to be a lot available to collect. So collectors, people who like collecting, this could be a theme for you. Lots to collect here. I love the colors. I love the tiles and the designs. It'll be interesting to see where this goes. A couple other key points from the video as I scroll through here at the bottom. We do get some glimpses at some minifigures. There's a really crazy looking robot minifigure here. One thing that people have pointed out, looks like we have some new heads, not normal heads for minifigures. So there's a robot there. We got a glimpse into a set further down as well, I believe. We get a glimpse at a set in here somewhere. I don't know where that is, but I know it is. And then you can see, so there's another, that minifigure had been leaked, the llama with the glasses. And there's some other minifigures in here as well. You can't really tell what that is. Anyway, so we do get a sneak peek at some minifigures, and if I recall correctly, there was one set that we got just a brief glimpse of in the video, but it's mostly explaining how the app works, and so we'll get to that in a minute. But in terms of actual content, in terms of seeing what the sets may look like in this video, you don't really get any of that here, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. It was more of an explanation as to what the theme is and how it's going to work, and not really a reveal of sets. So talking about the theme in general, since you kind of have an idea what to expect now, the theme in general is a further addition to LEGO's shift towards technology-oriented LEGO sets. We've seen a lot of this recently, from Technic sets getting significantly more advanced with power-up features, to sets like Hidden Side that have an app to go along with them, to the Super Mario theme, which was very successfully launched last year, where you actually built your own Mario courses, and there was tiles that linked to Mario that had different actions and all sorts of things. And it was a new direction for LEGO and kind of their continued efforts to evolve as a company. LEGO in general has been doing a lot of evolving of late, and I'm probably going to do a separate video on that because it's a really fun topic to tackle. But you'll also notice a huge shift towards 18 plus sets as the adult LEGO fan community really grows rapidly. LEGO's trying to keep up, and I think they're a little slow to the ball on that. And so getting to this, and this is why it's all relevant, I don't know if this was the right next step for LEGO. Vidiyo, in theory, is a cool idea, but just look at how quickly LEGO fans have snatched up the blacksmith shop, or want the blacksmith shop, because it's not even available yet, I don't think. But the buzz that that set has created is incredible. An 18 plus medieval set, and everyone's on top of it, right? And so I feel like LEGO could benefit greatly from launching some, and I know that they have merged their creator expert line into just 18 plus, and it'll go across themes. I think it would serve LEGO wonderfully to do just a solely 18 plus medieval theme, for example. And they're not doing that. And that to me is one of the next things they should do. They've experimented with some tech stuff. I know that they're going to continue to go that direction. I'm not at liberty to discuss that further, but I know that LEGO really wants to take a technology-oriented approach going forward. And that's not a bad thing. The company needs to evolve and stay technologically relevant. But video, to me, doesn't feel like the best route. And so let's talk about what video in itself actually entails. Video is a partnership with Universal Music Group, which I will also talk about later in this video, and video, so confusing. It's essentially an app more than it is a LEGO product. The LEGO products are tied to the app, even more so than something like Hidden Side, where you got a fund set to build it, and then you use the app to see the quote-unquote hidden side. This is even more app-focused. It's driven by the app, and the app is essentially a social media platform. It's almost LEGO's attempt at TikTok. And I get that TikTok is all the rage, but how long is that going to last? I mean, to be fair, there was Vine, it died out. ByteDance bought them. ByteDance refaced it as TikTok, and boom, now look, it's the most popular app in the world right now. And I'm all for having a safe app that is run by a European company to fill some of that void there, as questions lurk surrounding TikTok's ultimate survival. It may not be a bad idea to get into this industry, but there's also the question of, does TikTok have the longevity, and will video be able to really make any dent there? Because if video is not making a dent into the TikTok market, then LEGO has a serious problem, because I don't see a lot of LEGO fans buying the video sets because they want the sets. You might get some people buying them because they want the minifigures, particularly collectors, but you're not going to have a child go, oh my gosh, I want a LEGO video set for the set. So you're going to need to tap into that audience on other social media platforms and hopefully get some of them to migrate to video in order for this to actually be successful. And it's going to have to be at a price point that's reasonable, because TikTok costs you no money. To do video and to make videos is clearly going to cost you money. To make any sort of clips on this video platform, it's going to cost you money, because you need the sets, you need the tiles, you want the minifigures, right? And so I'm not sure if LEGO fully thought that through and if that's going to work out for them. Next, let's talk about the other aspect of technology that it applies, and that is augmented reality. So it is using augmented reality. Basically, the idea of the video app is that you are making music videos with LEGO pieces and LEGO sets that you collect. That's a cool idea in theory. I'd rather it not be music videos. Again, it's talking about tapping into the TikTok audience. I'd rather it not be music videos and there be an option for you to do cool stuff just from an animation and augmented reality perspective in general. If you had a little more creative freedom, even that would be more successful. If I could take my medieval set and apply augmented reality to it, that might be something I'd be interested in. But limiting it to the video theme and the video line and music videos, again, I think LEGO's trapping themselves into a corner on a theme that is not going to work for them. The other problem with this is everyone knows that augmented reality technology is far from perfected yet at this point. In fact, in my perspective, AR is not even good yet. I mean, you just have to take a look at some recent examples. Angry Birds, Rovio, very famous classic game, trying to do an augmented reality version of a game. I don't think a single person got that game. No one cared about it. Minecraft Earth was an AR version. Now, granted, it was kind of also meant to be a community game, and COVID kind of ruined that for them. But Minecraft Earth is going offline, and that was probably the most advanced application of augmented reality to date, and it didn't work. Microsoft teamed up with Apple to create an augmented reality game from one of the most iconic franchises, probably the best-selling video game of all time, at least modern time, and it failed. And so I just don't know if LEGO can pull this off. I don't know if augmented reality is there. I don't know if it's mainstream enough. I don't know if it's good enough yet for this to really pay off. And I think we're going to have to wait and see on that one as well. Now, lastly, let's talk about Universal Music Group. TikTok has all these trends going around. All these songs blow up through TikTok. But TikTok doesn't have licensed songs, and TikTok isn't stuck with certain songs from certain labels as far as I'm aware. Now, Vidiyo is a collaboration with Universal Music Group, and LEGO has been doing lots of licensed stuff, collaborations, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. Again, going back to the medieval idea, I'd like to see them do more original themes. That's another video entirely, though. But for this theme in particular, I think the partnership here hurts them. Yes, UMG has so much music. They are a music titan. I don't think anyone is questioning that, but there's also a lot of music that's not licensed by Universal. And I think LEGO's really hurting themselves by limiting them to songs that are published by Universal. And I'm sure that they approached other music companies. I'm sure they did their research and analysis, but I wish there was a way that they could have found to have all songs available on their platform and not just have them limited to Universal Music, because you are limiting your number of artists, you are limiting your number of genres, and I think that's going to hurt the app in the long run. And also, Universal is not explicitly clean music either, and so how is LEGO going to position this with their kid-friendly orientation? Because this in particular it's not like aimed at 18 plus. This in particular is aimed at children. And so are we going to be seeing only clean versions of songs? Or are we going to be seeing any songs that have explicitives in them, even if it's the clean version, not allowed on the platform? That really limits your options. I mean, I'm seeing Youngblood right here on the main app page, and that is not a full, like, there are explicit tracks on that album. So what are we looking at? And I don't know what the answer to that is. Like, we'll find out later. But I don't know how LEGO is going to deal with the family-friendly aspect of their brand through the app as well. That's another thing that I think could catch them off guard, and again, potentially limit their overall reach as well if it is stuck to only family-friendly, but it could damage their brand too if they don't stick to family-friendly, because they want a safe environment for people that build Lego, and you don't want a parent getting a Lego set and then having a kid make a music video to a Migos song, right? And so there are questions here that still have to be answered, and I don't know they haven't been answered yet, and we'll have to see, but I don't know how clearly Lego has thought this through. So overall, those are my thoughts on the new video theme, guys. I tried to be pretty thorough. There's a lot that I wanted to talk about, and so I hope that you guys enjoyed this discussion. Tell me what you guys think about LEGO Vidiyo in the comments down below. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think it's going to be successful? Do you think it's going to be a flop? Maybe it'll be okay. It'll be somewhere in between. It won't be the next big thing, but it'll survive its run and then it'll be discontinued. Tell me what you think. Do you like it? Do you not? Are there things that you're concerned about? Do you have some of the same questions and concerns that I do? Please let me know down in the comments below. I'm really interested to have a discussion with you guys on this one, because I don't know. Like, this is different for LEGO. For certainly, it's a different direction, but also in line with where they've been going and in line with some of their more and less successful, in line with Mario, which was very successful. But, Hidden Side wasn't so much. And so there's a lot of moving pieces at play here. And I think one of the reasons Mario was so successful is because it's something that's loved by all, right? I think adults, kids, teens, any generation knows Mario. They've played Super Mario. I grew up playing Super Mario. My parents grew up playing Super Mario. Like, that's just how iconic it is. And I think that's part of what's contributed to the success of Mario, while Vidiyo, TikTok, my parents didn't grow up with TikTok. I hardly grew up with TikTok, right? TikTok is something that kids younger than me now are really starting to latch onto. And so I'm very curious to hear your thoughts on how all that will work, because there are distinct differences. If you liked this video, click the like button down below, guys, to show your support. Subscribe if you're looking for more videos like this. I'm really excited to be making LEGO content specifically like this going forward. Now that I'm done all my reviews for the January 2021 wave, I'm really excited. I feel like I have a lot of creative freedom to do a lot of cool discussion videos surrounding LEGO, and so I'm so excited for that. And so if you're interested in that at all, subscribe so that you can see those videos as soon as they come out. And of course, I will still have reviews and LEGO news videos and whatnot coming out as well. So again, subscribe if you're interested in any of that. And with all that said, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.